Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a chit chat get ready with me. So I just wanted to get you guys caught up with what has been going on in my life, and I wanted to do my makeup and just talk to you guys. I'm just gonna start prepping my skin. So I have been pretty bummed out lately. I just haven't had the motivation to edit. So I do have videos that I recorded and had ready to edit, but my hard drive stopped working, so I had a lot of my videos there, and it just made me so sad. It bummed me out. Like, it just made me feel some type of way that it just stopped working and my computer won't read it, and I didn't have any of my files backed up. So it just really makes me sad. I haven't really looked into it anymore just because I was just sad for the longest time because of it. Now I know that I have to back up my backup hard drive. Also, I got my wisdom teeth removed. Only two. I got 2 wisdom teeth removed. They were both of my top ones. So it wasn't like I could just eat from one side, so I was pretty swollen from my face and I didn't look cute, and I had lockjaw, so I couldn't open my mouth more than this much, so it just looked ridiculous when I would talk, because I would try to talk like this. So I didn't want to film myself talking like that. I don't really know what kind of makeup look I want to do. Kind of want to go for like a super glowy, dewy look, but I'm gonna go outside, so I don't think I'm gonna use my Too Faced. I want to have some SPF, so I'm just gonna do my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. So let's see how that goes. Let me prep my skin with moisturizer. So when I got my wisdom teeth removed, I didn't pre-film anything just because it wasn't something that I really planned. I knew I was gonna get them removed, but I just didn't know when. So I just called and let them know that I was looking into getting my wisdom teeth removed, so if they could call me when they had an opening on a Saturday, because I really wanted to do it back home. I wanted my mom to take care of me. They called me the week of, and I just agreed on doing it. It was the weekend of Easter, so I didn't really want to remove my teeth the weekend of Easter, but if that was what they had available, what else can I do? So I went ahead and did that. And it was just a random moment, so that's why I didn't have anything pre-filmed. Also, my lighting is a little off. My whole setup has been moved. So I'm still trying to figure this out with the lighting and everything else. Also, I go back to school this Monday, so I'm doing summer session because I took off my spring semester, so I am playing catch up. My skin is super dry, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more moisturizer. I'm using the Ole Hendrickson Sea Rush cream. I really like this as my base, or kind of like, yeah, I use it as my base, but my moisturizer for makeup applications. I don't really use it as my nighttime cream. My skin still feels dry, so I'm gonna spritz some Fix Plus. I don't like using my Fix Plus to set my face anymore with my makeup, because this one has like a weird squirt. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's not like a super pretty, it's more like a squirt. Like, it just splashes water onto my skin. So if I have foundation, powder, all these things, doesn't look cute. I think I'm just gonna do my eyebrows off camera because I'm just gonna be quiet and staring at myself in the mirror. So I'll be right back, guys. So I'm using my sponge now to blend down my concealer from my brows. Kind of don't know what I want to do with my eyeshadow. Kind of don't feel like doing eyeshadow, TBH. I think I'm just gonna blend this out really well, and I'm just gonna set it with powder and maybe some bronzer. I'm just gonna set my eyes. I just need a fluffy brush. Recently, I've been trying to like switch up my makeup routine, switch up products, since I feel like there's always room for improvement. But I don't know what translucent powder to change to. I always use my Shine Free loose powder from Maybelline, and I love it. Honestly, I love it. So that's why it's very hard for me to want to change it to a different powder. But, you know, I feel like maybe there's something better out there for me. And I'm just being stubborn and a creature of habit. But I never use powders or switch up my setting sprays. But I went to Sephora and I tested out the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. And I really, really liked it. So I bought the spray and the Silk Canvas Primer. And I want to review it, but first I want to look at videos to see how people use it. Because I hear people raving about it all the time, but at first I need to see how people apply it. I'm going to move on to my foundation and I'll finish my eyeshadow afterwards. So MAC has been one of the foundations that I've been using for a very long time. Does it match me? Okay. I'm just checking because this one's NC40. And I go back and forth between NC37 and NC40. Where was I going with this? Oh. I've been using this foundation for the longest. I always struggled with foundations. And I honestly never wore liquid foundations. Because I used to have really dry skin to the point that it was patchy around. Like, then I started learning more about how to wear foundations, liquid foundations. And all because for my quinceañera, I got my makeup done by my cousin Angie. She's a makeup artist in the Valley. So I'll put her at here. And I'll link her down below so you guys can look at her work. She is amazing. But she did my foundation. She did my makeup. And to do my makeup, she prepped my skin. And she used this foundation, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And I was so amazed at the fact that the foundation matched me. Because I used to always try drugstore foundations because I felt weird going into Sephora and MAC to get matched. I feel like that's just something when you're young, you're just embarrassed to go in and ask to get matched, even though there's no reason to. But she matched me to NC37 and I loved how my makeup looked. I probably still have pictures of that. If I do, I'll probably insert them in here. But that changed my life when it came to foundations. I got my foundation, got a concealer to match it. And I learned about prepping my skin. And, you know, I wasn't bougie and I wasn't using high-end skincare. That was the time when Nikki Tutorials, I think, was like hyping up the Just for Men thing. Like when she discovered how good it looked on skin and how like it made makeup stay. So she explained how the reason behind it was because it had glycerin. So then I did some research about like lotions and things. I wanted to find something affordable because I didn't want to tell my mom like, oh, can you buy me a $60 moisturizer? I found the Aveeno Eczema Therapy, and that lotion changed my life. And at night I would just lather it on because I had really dry skin. And then in the morning I would wash my face and my face felt moist and like dewy. So I would apply a little bit of moisturizer and then do my foundation on top. Ooh, I was feeling some type of way because I never wore liquid foundation, just like mineral powder, tinted or powder foundations, because that's all I could do because of my dry skin. I didn't really know that there was a foundation out there for my skin tone and that I can actually wear liquid even though I have dry skin. And it's crazy because I had dry skin and I love this matte finish foundation. Now I'm gonna conceal I have a ton of videos that I just want to film, but I just haven't gotten to them. My BoxyCharm's in for this month. So, as you guys know, I love reviewing my BoxyCharm. So I'm thinking about making it a 2-part video. So I'm thinking about making it a tutorial and then a review. And then that way, if you guys are not interested in the review, or if you guys are not interested in the tutorial, you guys can just skip along. I'm debating with myself whether I should cream contour or not. Probably should, because then I'm not going to be happy with the results if I don't. So you know how I mentioned I'm trying to change up my makeup routine? I changed the cream contour product I use, so I'm still trying to figure out what I like on my skin and what I don't. And I'm still trying to figure out how I like my nose to be contoured. I feel like it's so hard to get the right snatch. And I always struggle because I always end up with one side more this way, one side more that way. And I mean, my nose, my face in general is not symmetrical. So, you know, like, what am I supposed to do? And I need to hurry because this foundation dries down quickly. I've tried not setting my makeup because sometimes I like how dewy it looks. You know, it just doesn't work out for me. Once I set my under eyes, I can relax. Because, you know, if my under eyes look crusty, I'm not gonna be happy. Just gonna set my nose. So today I'm gonna film with 2 of my friends, which is the reason why I'm getting ready. We're gonna do the challenge that's been going around, which is where you let people in front of you choose what you eat. So I'm not sure where we're gonna eat, but I know for sure we're getting something to drink at Blenders. I didn't know what Blenders was since I'm from the Valley, but now that I live in Santa Barbara, Blenders is this juicing place that is super popular here. It's like a more green, healthy version of Jamba Juice. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna film a mukbang with the food that we eat. So that's why I don't really want to do something crazy, because I'm just gonna eat. That's what I'm really gonna do. But I mean, I'm still not trying to look crusty and dusty, because, you know, that's not cute. Did I say who I'm filming with? I'm filming with 2 of my friends. I'm filming with Cece and Leah. That video will be coming soon after you guys see this one. I always like to set my face with powder, even though I'm going for like a dewy, glowy finish. It's just what I do. What bronzer do I want to use? I think I'm going to use my Anastasia bronzer. And I'm just going to grab a fluffy Morphe 504 brush. I haven't really been mentioning what products I'm using. Kind of, it feels like a hassle right now, since I don't know, like I was telling you guys, I don't really feel like, I don't feel like filming. I do feel like filming. Like, I love filming. It's more like I don't feel like editing and going out of my way. Like, I just have been feeling, I don't think lazy is the word. It's just bummed out. And it's mainly because of that thing that happened to my hard drive. Like, I just took so much time and effort editing and filming. That looks good. I want to just have a little bit of dimension. Now I'm just going to use my contour brush from Wet n Wild and contour my face just a little bit. Putting the product here and kind of blending it up. So I'm almost done with my powdery face. Just going to set my contour with some powder. I'm actually going to grab some more bronzer, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. I feel like my lower lash line looks a little blech. So I'm just going to, that one's too big. I think this brush. Just going to apply some blush. I'm using the Laura Geller Baked Blush. I keep saying it wrong. Now, I'm gonna set my face. And the first layer is going to be with the Morphe Continuous Mist. Since I apply a lot of powder, I like to really set my face so I don't look crusty and dusty. So once that dries down, we'll be right back. So I'm back. I took a small food break since we moved plans to 3. So I'm gonna highlight my face now. I'm gonna start with my inner corner. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild highlighter. I kind of want to stick to the natural vibe that I was going for, but I mean, I still want to have the glow. I closed my door really fast and I smashed my nail, but since I have gel, I can't really tell what's going on under my nail, but I feel like I broke it. I don't know what to do for my lips. I'm still thinking about it. I put on my retainers last night for the first time in so long, and my teeth don't necessarily hurt as much as I thought they would. They don't really hurt, but I do feel like it made a big difference for the top. My 2 front teeth were starting to do this thing where they, instead of being straight, they were kind of like going outwards, and I feel like the retainers snatched them up. Okay, now we're gonna highlight my nose. This is probably my favorite part of my makeup. Little ball right there. Then kind of drag that down. I'm trying to think whether I'm gonna wear lashes or not, but I think I am. So I'm gonna go back and add some liner. What else has been going on with me? I just forgot what I even have spoken about. I'm gonna set my face with the all-nighter spray. This is actually the pollution protection, but I put it inside this bottle because I was gonna travel and this one was out, and instead of buying a new one, I just refilled it. I like to really set my face and make this area look dewy because that's where I add the most powder. So now I'm gonna add mascara. And for that, I'm gonna use, which mascara? I think I'm gonna use this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't really know. I don't really like this mascara, but since I have it, I'm gonna finish it. I think I got it in my BoxyCharm. Now I'm gonna set my brows with brow gel. I kind of like to brush them up. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm gonna use this 0 for 1. Alright friends, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I just popped on my lashes and did my hair and changed. So now I look like a complete person, but brownie. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me regarding anything that I talked about. So don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button down below so you get notified every single time I upload. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video and thank you for supporting me. It means a lot. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye friends. My ring.